Welcome everybody and a very good afternoon to all of you. Myself Kamal Yadav. So today we are going to do the third and the last webinar of the BG 14. So the topics that we are going to cover today is the final account configuration, how we can design the final account structure, both balance sheet and P&L using the BG 14, setting of the date-wise pricing in item master, to set opening branch-wise balance for the account master. We'll see the option of multiplier in balance sheet, event log, how to generate order from the compare quotation report, new features in the SMS and email utility, how to calculate bill sundry on selective amount from the item grid, and how we can directly use the sub ledger in the data entry form now. We will see how delete and cancel are now independent of modify. They are no more linked with the modify. Stock ledger option in multiple financial year, and how to configure party wise detail in printing. So these are the things that we are going to cover in today's webinar. We will begin with the final account configuration. So the final result configuration is here. This is the part of standard edition, and we can configure both balance sheet and profit and loss account using this, and the requirement can be met using this option is the IFRS schedule 6 or any other internal balance sheet or P&L structure to be configured. So we can use this option. I will show you where it is again. It's here is the final result configuration. So we can add format of the balance sheet and the P&L here. After that there is a configuration part. So we can load the standard format schedule 6 or IFRS. These are the two options, schedule 6 and IFRS. What we have understood these options are, we have configured it by default. So you can load it in the standard format of the BG, the vertical standard format, the schedule 6 that is required in the accounting market, and the IFRS. So anyone you can load, or you want to start from scratch, you can remove everything using F9 and you can design your own format here. So I'll show you again. We will configure it. Let's say, take an example, it's IFRS. So there is a caption, label, value, type, value, percentage, note number, and print yes or no. These are the things that we need to understand what these things are. Captions, you can write anything. You can write A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, anything. These are open caption. So you can write your own captions here. So all these things are captions here. Current assets, inventory, we have manually put the names here. So whatever is required in our IFRS or schedule 6, or sometimes when you go to the bank to apply for the loan, they ask your final account in a particular format. That format can be designed using this. So currently if there is a requirement to configure balance sheet and P&L in a different format, the account department or the CA, they have to work hard in the Excel, but data is in the BG. So what we have done is that we have incorporated the feature that what you will be doing in Excel, and after that take data from the BG itself. So duplicacy of work is avoided here. So it's very easy. In 10 minutes you can configure any structure here. So after caption there is a label. You can see label 1A, label 1L, label 1 assets, label 1 liability, label 2, label 3. These are under level 1 assets. Similarly, level 2, level 3, level, it can be level 4 also. It will be under level 1 liability. If I change the level here, you can see the font is getting changed and the hierarchy is getting changed here. Let me make it level 2 here. You can see assets, current assets, inventory, trade, receivable, etc. So there is a hierarchy there. Position is changed. There is no gap. Now there is gap. There is more gap. Similarly, there is a color differentiation here. If I make it level 3, you can see color is changing and positioning is also getting changed using this. So like this we can define our positioning here. Now from where to pick the values? Values are in the busy. Blank means nothing. It's just the heading because there is no value in the heading itself. So all the values can be picked from here. Group all account means you will select group and you can select multiple groups like this, and all these accounts that are directly or indirectly tagged under these accounts, their value will be reflected here. Similarly, there is a group direct child. Direct account means if I select group here, only those accounts which are directly tagged. Any indirect tagging of the account will not be picked here. This is the difference. See, there are two things here. Group all account, group direct account. So direct means only directly tagged. If you have sundry debtors, then there is a Delhi debtor, Rajasthan debtor, Punjab debtors. If you call sundry debtors in the group all account, all the ledger will be tagged. If you give here sundry debtors, then Delhi debtors, Jaipur debtor, Punjab debtor, they won't be called here. Only those debtors which are directly linked to that account, that group, that will be called here. Third option is the account. You can select the account one by one. Their value will be shown there. If you want to remove any selective, you can remove from here like this. What more option do we have? Let us see. There is a subtotal down and subtotal up. Subtotal down, if you are giving it at level 3, then it will start totaling down. It will start totaling down, but it will see the hierarchy below level 3. It will find level 4 here. Let's say you are giving subtotal down at level 2. Then what it will do? What it will do? It will first check level 3. All the level 3 up to here will be totaled and value will be shown here. If there is no level 3, then it will search for the level 4. And suppose there is a level 4 here, then up to here only. Level 3. These will be totaled here. If there is no level 3, it will look for the level 4. Like this, the subtotal option will work. Similarly, there is a subtotal up. It will total the values below the hierarchy where we are giving the command. Then there is a derived value. We can give any calculation here. These are the serial number. We can say derived value 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 minus 7. Any calculation on this serial number we want, multiply, plus, etc. We can give here the derived value. Receivable means trade receivables from the amount receivable report. It will be picked here. Payable, similarly the amount payable report, total will be picked here. Net profit means profit from the P&L account of that particular date in that particular year till that particular date. Then you want to give line, blank line, half line, full line, like this. You can give line also here. So these are the value type. Values after selection will be depicted here. Now how much percentage you want? Suppose you call stock in hand, but you want to show only 50% of the stock in hand value. Then only 50% will be displayed. Note number, you want to add any note number here, you can add. required for schedule 6. You want these value in printing, yes or no? You want only in the display but not in the printing, you can say no here. So these all are the option that you can use in designing the balance sheet configuration. Similarly, you can design the P&L account. Let us load the default format again. This is the default format here. Captions you can write yourselves. Level you can decide. It will decide the hierarchy, positioning and the color of the caption. Values, characteristic of the values, and account or account group you can pick from here, all these things, and you can save it. Now where to see the report? In the final result, it will be shown in the vertical configurable. Date wise you want to see, your format will be shown here, so you can design multiple format, not only one. Like invoices, you can design the multiple formats here. After all these things, you can see this configurable balance sheet here. What we have designed there, we can see with the values here, and you can export it and get printout from there. You cannot print directly from the BG, you can print from the Excel or from the PDF. So similarly, P&L account can also be designed in BG14. So it will serve the requirement of the IFRS, International Financial Reporting System. There is a standard format. Also you can customize to meet your need. Can serve the purpose of schedule 6 also, or sometimes the management requires some internal financial statement in a different format from BG. So the accounts department, accountant, they can easily configure it. They don't need to go to the Excel and work for the 2 or 3 days. They can easily design in the whatever they are doing in the BG, data is already there in whatever they are doing in the Excel. I mean, data is already there in the BG. They thus need to give the caption and the value tagging. So ready-made format will be there. So this was the configurable final account. Now we will see the date wise pricing option. Date wise pricing means pricing is always with the item master. So you can tag date also. You can define the date and the price. Let's say our item is item A. So this is the date wise pricing option. You can see now this is not highlighting. This is not highlighting because we have selected the date wise price info. You can give the date, sale price, purchase price, MRP, sale discount, self valuation price, minimum sale price, purchase discount. You can give a new date and you can give a new price, or the discount also you can give. If you are having branch wise configuration, this option will work with the branch wise price also. It will ask you date, branch name and the price structure. Date, then branch name, so you can configure this branch wise also. After that, when you are doing the transaction, you are doing on the 1st of April, it will pick the price from the date of the 1st of April. You are doing on 2nd, it will pick the price from the 2nd. So like this you can configure it. So what is the use of this? You can use this to give the schemes. Sometimes you for 10 days you want to give schemes, so you can give here that from 2nd price will be 19, but on 13th the price will again be 100. So like this you can design your scheme. In 10 days it will keep 90 and it will go back to 100, or you can keep it 100, and let's say you want to give discount of 10% here. This can also be done here. At the end of the year or during Christmas or during Deepavali or Holi or any other season, you want to give some discount, some schemes, you can use this option. You want your dead stock to be out, you want to give sale, so you want that your sale should be applicable only for 15 days, so you can give the time frame here and your price for that range will be applicable automatically. And when you see the query on pricing here it will show you the last price, last date price. So 90 is the price of second. If we give third date price, it will show you here third date price. So here it will always show you the last date price. Last date price, I mean this price, this last, whatever will be the last, it will be highlighted here. If you have more than one branches, so date wise price is there, and branch wise price, date wise, branch wise, you can define the price here. So for the head office you can design here, for the branch you can give the branch name and the price. So this option will work with the branch management also. So this was the date wise pricing. There is one more option to add branch wise opening balance. So let us create some branches here. Let's say branch B. One more branch C. Now in the account master, there is an option whether you want to maintain branch wise opening balance, yes or no. If yes, you can specify the branch. Branch C, let's say there is a credit balance of 500 and the net balance here. Like this you can give the branch wise pricing, and if there is a HO balance also, you can raise it, and in HO there is a 500, you can make it 2000. Like this you can maintain branch wise price. What will be the use of this? This will help us in getting the trial balance filtration branch wise. Now in BZ14, after this option you can get branch wise trial balance and the branch wise balance sheet also you can get using this option. We were having P&L in BZ14, BZ12 actually, and in BZ14 after this feature we can get branch wise trial balance and balance sheet also. Even if you are logging through the user of a particular branch, I'm searching the company, which company I was working actually. Oh, I have not saved that actually. I have not saved that master. Okay, this is our company. Company number 2. And here you working as a branch user, we can define the opening balance of that particular branch. It will be reflected automatically in the consolidated balance. What else is the use of this? We can define this branch wise opening balance in the head office. It will be automatically reflected in the branch when you do the synchronization. when you reflect this in the branch, the opening balance, it will be automatically reflected in the consolidated balance of the head office, and the bifurcation will also be there. Suppose this is our party, and in the branch data you have specified this, not here in the branch, then it will automatically reflect here when you do the data synchronization. This in the head office will reflect automatically. So this will work with this synchronization also, and users of a branch, when they are working online, they can define the balance, opening balance of their branch individually. So this is the branch wise opening balance. Now there is the option of multiplier in the balance sheet. Let me add some transaction. Let me see the balance sheet right now, whether there is any value or no. There is currently no value. Let us add some opening balance. Let us see the balance sheet now. So this is our balance sheet. Now there is the option of specify scale factor. So what is the use of this specify scale factor? Let me tell you. Your data is in rupees, but you want to generate your balance sheet in the dollar for the time being only. All your data, all the sale purchase, they are in the rupees, but you want to send your final account to your head office, which is in Canada. Let's say, take an example, they want your balance sheet in the dollar. They don't only want their balance sheet and P&L in the dollar, nothing else. So from the busy data, you can generate your balance sheet and P&L using this scale factor. Let's say my scale factor is 0.2, and you want in the USD, or you can give the symbol here. So this will automatically be generated here. You can see multiplied by 0.2, let's say 2 now, then 10,000 values will be multiplied. All the values will be multiplied here. All the value will be multiplied here. Let's say 10 times. Then it will multiply the value from the 10. The captions here will be changed. So this is the option that you can use. In P&L also you can specify this both in balance sheet and P&L. So from the busy data, from the base currency data, you can generate any currency final account specifying the scale factor and the currency symbol. So there is no need to go to the Excel and start working there again. Then there is a event log. I'll show you how it works. The shortcut for event log is Control Shift Alt L. Control Shift Alt L. L for lion. This window will come. Which date log you want to see? So this is the report event log. So this is different from the user activity log. User activity log actually trace what you are modifying, what you are deleting, what you have entered. This event log actually takes into account the changes in the configuration that you are doing. The configuration part, you have enabled some feature, you have disabled some feature. You have enabled the material center, multiple material center, you have disabled that. You have enabled the batch wise detail, you have enabled the date wise pricing, you have enabled the multi branch. Whatever things you are doing in the configuration, you can see here. Which user, which date, which time, which computer, which version of the busy, configuration part, what configuration they are working in the inventory, date wise pricing was enabled, multi branch detail was enabled, date wise pricing was false. You can see like this also. So maintain multiple branch detail, false, true, all these things. You can see here and log out from the which computer. So all these things apart from the regular deletion, addition, modification, whatever things are there in the user activity log, this is different from the user activity log. It will show you what configuration changes they are doing in which version of the BD. Sometimes this is very helpful for the partners of the BD. Sometimes the client they do changes in the configuration and it was difficult for the partner to trace out who has done this, why this is happening, because the client they are not ready to take the responsibility of tapping the configuration part. So through this event log you can see whatever changes you are doing, so you can fix the responsibility at the user end that you are doing changes in the configuration. That's why the software is behaving like this. Now there is the option of order from compare quotation. Let us enable the feature of the quotation. In my version of the BZ it is in the enterprise, but in BZ 14 latest version this is given in the standard. Now quotation is in the standard. In the latest version of the BZ 14 it's in the standard edition. We'll enable the order processing also. So let us put some quotation from this party. For this item we got 10 piece at the rate of 100. Another quotation we got from a new party. Rate of 90. Now when you are comparing quotation, party wise, one or all. So here we can see party A is giving us the best price. Party A for the item A, for the 10 quantity, they are giving us the best price in the voucher number 2. You can press enter and see the voucher. If you want to place order from here, you can press F4. You can generate order for all the item of that particular party or the selected item for that particular party. Like this order will be generated automatically. But this option will not work in case of the item wise. Here F4 it won't work. In the party wise report you can generate automatically. You can see here F4 generate purchase order. So through purchase quotation report you can generate the order automatically. Now there are some changes done in the SMS and email utilities. I will show you the screen and I will explain you. Let's say send SMS. So option can be phone or internet, but from where to pick the data? You want to send for a single account, group of account, selected account, you can select account, pick number and message from Excel. You can say there are 2 rows in the Excel. A is for mobile number. You want to message also, you can pick from the like this mobile number and the message. So from Excel you can pick data, you can give the path, sheet number and the starting row and message will be sent automatically. Then there is the option of pick mobile number from voucher. If you have entered sales voucher in this series from this date to this date, you want mobile number to be picked from party master. You want to send an SMS to all the parties to whom you have billed in the last 1 month that there is a sales going on. You can come again. You can use this option. Now there is one more option from billing detail. If you have specified mobile number not in the item master, so not in the account master was your cash, but in the separate billing detail if you have specified that, you can give the starting and the end date. It will pick from the separate billing detail also. And message you can type here, or if you are selecting from Excel, you can define the message in the column, in a separate column. Similarly, for the email, you can pick email from the vouchers. Same option, date, series, or from the billing detail. If you specified in the billing detail your email address, you can give here the starting date range, series, and the voucher. Email will be sent to all those parties automatically. So these are the changes that we have done in the SMS and email utility. Yeah, I'll just take 1 minute. Please hold on. Yeah, please hold on for a minute. Okay, I'm back. Then there is a bill sundry amount calculation on the selective amount. Let us use the simple discount option. Let's come to the sales. You are giving 10% discount. Now when you are adding any bill sundry here, let's say transportation. When you come to the selective calculation, there is an option you can pick. You can say that my bill sundry, it will be calculated only on list amount. These are all the options: discount 1, 2, 3, 4, markup 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tax amount, item MRP. Like this you can tick. You want your transportation to be calculated on list amount, not on the discount amount. See, it's 10 rupee. It's calculated. This was 100 was our list price. So it's calculated on list price. More changes we can do here. Now consider discount amount also. See, it's 9 rupees now. More changes you can do. You can make it multi-tax. Now you want your configuration that your bill sundry will be calculated only on the tax amount, only on tax amount. See, on tax amount 9 rupee it is calculated. Like this you can specify the item MRP. You can select from where the value should come. tax amount and the MRP. You can see like this. So it's configurable now in BZ14. Previously it was always calculated. If you say net bill amount, it will always take item basic amount, that is here. This last amount is always taken into account. Now it's not necessary. What you can do, you can configure it. You can select the option item MRP or list amount. Only one option will be used out of this. Simultaneously you cannot use it. You can say list amount and the tax amount. Don't consider discount. You will say list amount and the discount. On tax, I am not paying the transportation. Only on the list amount and the discount amount. These two values should be considered. Let's say you are giving only on the discount amount. Any configuration you can choose out of this. So its selective option is there in the net bill amount option. We will see the next feature now. Direct data entry using the subledger. We will enable the subledger option in the accounts. Let us create some subledger now. So these are the two subledger we have created. When we are doing the data entry now, let's say payment, you will select 1, you will select 2 here. Now you can directly select these, and when you will save, it will be replaced automatically by the general ledger. You will see BZ Infotech has replaced 1 and 2, and you can save it. So you can use the subledger directly now in the data entry grid. When you press enter, it will show you here. Now it will show you 1 and 2. So like this treatment can be done for the subledger data input directly in the accounting voucher also. Comes to the user configuration now. These are the minute refinement I am telling you now. Now you want to give option of delete and cancel to a viewer without giving modification. You can give. Previously, if you are giving delete and cancel option, you have to give the modify option. Now these are made independent. Without giving modification option, you can give delete or cancel. These are made independent now. These three things. There is no tagging, no linking between the modified and delete and modify and cancel. Delete and cancel, they are independent of modify now. You cannot give modify, but still you can give delete and cancel option to the user. There is a option of stock ledger in the multiple financial year. Let me see. Let me add some vouchers here in this year. Now I will change the financial year. We will create one more financial year. So this option help us to see the reports of a stock ledger in multi-financial year. Let us add the transaction in this year also. So now you want to see the report, consolidated report of all the year of stock ledger. You can see now like this belong to the back financial year, this data belong to this year. So we have already provided you option of viewing ledger in the multiple financial year in BG 12. In BG 14 we have provided this option in the stock ledger report also. You can see the multiple financial year ledger, any number of year you can see. Now there is one more option, the last one. If you see the ledger of a party, and if you are going for the printing, this option is configurable now. Contact detail, you can specify the contact detail. You don't want address to be printed, you want mobile number, TIN number to be printed. So you can let us put the mobile number in the party master, then we will see this option. Now we will see the printing. There is an option of show contact detail, yes or no. If yes, what you want to see. You can see address is not printed here. You can configure it. If you go by no, then only the name will be printed. And if you go with the other option, this option is not here when you are printing through grid. So when you are directly printing from Busy, you can configure your contact detail. You want address line 1 also to be shown, you can configure it and you can get the printout. Address line 1 also is printed here, mobile number, TIN number. So it's configurable, the contact detail printing is configurable in Busy 14. So we have covered all the topics for the today's webinar, and actually my throat is not well, so I hope I am audible to everybody throughout the session. But still we are able to cover all the topics: final account, date wise pricing, branch wise info, direct data entry using sub ledger, all these things we have covered today. So this is the end of not only the today's webinar but the series that we were doing for the Busy 14. We have done 3 webinars for the Busy 14. This was the last one. If anybody has missed, they can ask us for the YouTube link. We have uploaded the previous 2 webinars on the YouTube. You can send me email kamal.yadav@busy.in. I can provide you the YouTube link for the old webinars. So I hope all these Busy 14 webinars were educational for you. You were able to learn good things in Busy 14. Still, if you have any query, you can contact us, our support department. We are always here to help you, to motivate you, and any kind of implementation, anything you can discuss with us. But for today, it's bye from my side, and I will see you again very soon, all of you. Thank you everybody.